I just love this spot up here, and I had to post a video today for the Mindset Challenge. And today is a day that I'm going to start with a quote that I read this morning. And it was a statement that really spoke to me. And it was, a negative mind is never going to give you a positive life. And I think no matter what's going on with anybody's world right now, the struggles that we all have, it varies from person to person. And no matter how many videos I can post, how many positive quotes there can be out there, if you are in a space where you are finding the glass is half empty and not full, I think it's important to understand that that's okay. You know, sometimes it's okay to express yourself in a negative way and process it in a negative way as well. The changes that hopefully can come around with accepting that, again, whether it's loss or fear or anxiety or depression, whatever that feeling is, and then trying a way to see how you're going to handle it. And coming up with some things that you are able to control, despite the many things that you are not able to control. You can't control other people's thoughts and decisions. You can only change your own. And if you're able to find some type of strategy, no matter how small, once you accept the fact that this is where you are, then I think some changes can happen. And whether you like it or not, I spend time talking about mindset in the way I coach people, because just like I told you before, you're never going to have a positive or healthy life with a negative mind. So if I didn't address this, then I really wouldn't be really promoting the lifestyle that I feel like I lead. I spend time, exposing myself to positive stories. I stay educated with what is going on with current events in the world, but I do not spend a lot of time in that negative space, because to some extent, I can't control probably 90% of it. So why am I going to continue to be festering on all of these things that I can't control, when maybe if I flipped it around and I am just focusing on the 90% that I can control with the things that I am in control of, my own home, my own family, my own health, the people that I'm around that I'm able to help directly, those are the things that I'm able to be productive with. And 10% of it is things that I can't, so I'm aware of it, but I'm not letting it drive the decisions and the choices that I'm making on the current time. Because if you flipped that ratio around, the way that I probably will be decision making or making those decisions will be like, it just doesn't matter. You almost feel like, again, you're just going down, 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 and it can be very real. So ignoring it is certainly not what I want you to do. Accepting it, when you watch me and people see me dancing around and they see me all being happy, generally I am, but there is definitely moments and days, and I'm getting over being relatively sick, very sick, and I was in a really hopeless place. And if I tried to ignore it and continue to push myself, I would have made myself worse. So hanging on to certain things that were positive for me helped get me better physically, because I ended up going on medication for that. But mentally, I slowly started to pull myself back from a very dark place. And if I didn't, then I think my physical health still would have suffered as well. So they do go hand in hand. And I'm telling you now that if you do not address your mental state, your physical state will suffer, and it just depends on by how much. So in all of this, I really hope that you have found, good strategies, that maybe I'm a part of that or not, that you really try to focus your time in any part of your life, but especially now. Focus some time every day that you are either finding a practice of gratitude or reading time, 10 to 15 minutes per day, a great podcast, whatever that is going forward. I'm happy to help you. I want to help you. And I also want you to certainly look at whatever your beliefs are, and what helps you through that is something that you need to spend time doing, so you don't let this really affect all the wonderful things you're doing for your own health. Okay? All right. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and spend some time outside, sitting in a great place, or with people that you love, and let it lift your spirits and your heart. Take care.